Hi there, this is Shannon with STX Software, and I am excited to share with you all the really cool new features in the STX Worker app. So first things first, the app is available on the App Store for iOS Apple devices as well as Android devices on the Google Play Store. So to search for the app, you'll just go onto either Google Play or the App Store. You can search for STX Cloud. Click search, and the app will be the first one up there. The app is free, so that's fantastic. Okay, next up, when you download the app, it's going to ask you if it's okay to send you push notifications. If you want to be notified when your clients check in, you'll want to go ahead and accept those notifications. If you don't accept those notifications, then it's not going to be able to alert you when a client checks in. To edit that, you'll go to your settings and go to notifications and make sure that your settings are set up to receive those. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the Worker app. So this is where you're going to go ahead to log in. The app will ask for a username and a password. You can also select Remember Me so that it keeps those credentials ready for you to log in instantly. If you don't want to keep that there, then make sure the Remember Me is unchecked. If you forget your password, there is an option to click Forgot Password. So let's go ahead and log in. So I've gone ahead and logged in. And first things first, in the upper right hand corner, I can select a different worker to view their calendar. So I'll go ahead and select Shannon W. So this is Shannon W's day. I can click on the actual date and I can find a different date to view, or I can use the left and right arrows to navigate forward or backward one day. So if I need to book a new appointment, you simply select a time, you type in a name. So let's say it's Caroline Martin, and I can select a different service, like maybe she's coming in for a blow dry. And I can add additional services if I want to. So I can select maybe Shannon, and she's going to get a blow dry, and she also needs a down do. So I can select multiple services. If I need to remove that, I can just click that trash can and that will remove it. I can also make appointment notes like she'll be 5 minutes late, select a visit type, maybe she's a regular request, and go ahead and book the appointment. Click OK. If I do want to do a double booking or maybe book an appointment over, you just click on any time, you'll type in a name. You do need a minimum of 3 characters to pull up a client name. So we'll do Carol Smith, and I can select the service that it's going to be, and then I just select the time that I want to book it for. So I can change the time that it's going to book for and click book and click OK, and now the appointment will be overlapping with that appointment. Okay, so that's how we book an appointment by just clicking on the screen. I can also find appointment availabilities. So you'll go ahead and search for the name. And then I can go weeks ahead. So the 1 arrow is 1 day ahead. The 2 arrows is weeks ahead. So we'll go a few weeks in the future. I select the worker. I select, the service and click search. And a list of available times will appear in the increments I have set up on my browser version. So we'll go ahead and select 9 o'clock and click book. And now the appointment is booked successfully. Okay, so additionally here, if I want to see more information about a client, I click on their appointment. It will show me the details of their appointment, the time they're coming in, the appointment that they're booked for. I can click on that. Oops, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. There is an arrow next to the service. If I click that arrow, I can type in my service notes right here. So maybe 9.15 toner. And click done and save. And that'll save as my service note. That'll be available on the browser app as well as the client card. The other thing I can do is I can click the client name and it will show me their client card. So this is Carolina Cruz. Here's some of her contact info, her last appointment, her next appointment, some basic notes on her. She does need an extra 15 minutes. We can account for that. she's female, she's a VIP client flag, that's her birth date, her occupation. I can edit this information simply by clicking edit. I can update the info here, and I can also click on client profile across the top. I can edit the photo or remove the photo. If there wasn't a photo, it's going to show me an option to add a photo. And then I've got my client alert. She's female, teacher, that's her birth date, her client flag. And then to save my changes, I just go ahead and click save. I can see her service history, so all the services that she's had done, I can just scroll through here. Anything with a yellow will indicate that there is a service note relating to that service. So if I go ahead and click there, it'll show me that the service note I made on her most recent Brazilian blowout is that she has a sensitive scalp. She paid $340 for it. She used a student promotion on there, and I can go ahead and click save. I would have been able to, if I wanted to do that, I can actually update this note too, if need be. So that's a really nice feature. Next up is the product history. So across the top here, you have your client info, your service history, your product history. So you go ahead and click product history. That'll show you a list of the products that this client has purchased, the product name, the worker who sold it, and the amount they paid. If you click these little arrows, it will tell you additional information on that sale, how many were sold, if there were any promotions applied, and so on. And then last but not least is the account info. This is something coming soon. It's not quite available yet, but it will have information like the reward points or memberships, packages available, etc. The other area that's coming soon is our checkout. So that is coming soon. And then down below, we have this, excuse me, the STX app icon. So we go ahead and click that. From here, I can either go to the full web version. We don't highly recommend doing that from a phone. If you just want to view something, that's great. Doing actual functions from a phone is sometimes not the greatest because of the connection, but you can get to that. Or you can click Contact STX Support, and it will take you to a resource page to contact STX Support. I hope you found this video very helpful, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we'd love to help. Have a great day.